Hey, I just want to showcase a pretty amazing replay I just had, just by way of showing my deck. Melgator, Jubac and Vargas, my only legendaries in there. Amadeus is great, I like him. But this ended up... Well, I saved up and bought Jubac Starsight in the shop, and this ended up being a fairly preposterous game. So, here I'm waiting for an early game move. Oh, I have to click done. Okay. Interesting. So, don't want to put the Terex down just in case he kills him straight away, so do that. Confident I will live through this. I have Deus Ex Verum, so I can heal myself if I need to later on. Terex, always a good start. Can't argue with that. Especially if he can't get rid of my front line and lets them live for a long time, which is usually nice. Obviously, he does not, and prioritizes that. So I'll just play him again, I guess. Gotta love the relentless heal on adjacent units. Very useful. It's a minor inconvenience, but okay. So I'll play it again, I guess. Oh, and the Barrack Squad. When you got some front line, that is a pretty powerful unit, if you can get away with it. So, that was a good move on his part, established some defense, and I could kill it this turn, but I'm pretty confident that it's not a threat to me. So, stick that big boy down and attack with those. And he'll continue to heal everybody. Love him. He's a good card. And a priority target. Well, he sacrifices his front line, but that's fine. I don't really have anything to threaten him with currently. This deck doesn't really have anything in the way of dealing with stealth, which is unfortunate, but it tends to work out. If it was against the Night Haunter, it might be a different matter. But here we go. So it starts getting a little bit ridiculous. Jubac is a very powerful card, and I would, at this point, say potentially a bit too powerful. Maybe if he was 4 cost, or if he was a 3 health unit, would be a better balancing, something like that, but it's just very good. So I instantly get his Equites, and Equideus combo is very good because you can, well, I don't do it in this situation, I don't think, but if I was to put that next to Amadeus, I could heal Amadeus for 3 every turn, and then heal Ekra for the 1, and just potentially infinitely keep healing him if I so desired. So that's always good. But I forgot about that and didn't do it because I'm smart. And then bam! Oh, Pharos. Again, another really powerful card. I don't have it yet, and I think it's a bit too powerful. I think having 4 attack and 9 defense and generating -2 cost to start is a bit much. I think the cost is fine, but maybe give it a little bit less health or a little bit less attack. Not both, but just make it, because it's such a priority target, but in this situation he cannot get rid of it, so I'm just going to keep getting good stuff out of it. Might as well chuck a cheeky heal down, because He's not going to need stealth. So yeah, doing pretty good. Relentless heals, and I generate another heal. So yeah, that's kind of unfortunate for him. Ekra loses health. I'm fine with that. Ogred Sergeant, bit of a pain, but I'm not really threatened at this point because I've still got a reasonable amount of health. So I think I took a minute on this turn just to think about it, because that Ogren Sergeant starting to get more threatening. So yeah, in the replay it doesn't show it, but I definitely procrastinated for about 20 seconds here. But yeah. And sacrifice the Terex, they've done their work, more than paid for themselves. And Equites, yeah, worth it just to get rid of all his troops and get a second Jubac Starsight. Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous. And he made the survival play and got rid of that instead of killing Jubac, which is probably for the best. And put the Pharos away, yeah, it was probably the best move in this situation. But, well, we'll see how it goes. Obviously at this point I'm like absolutely all about double Jubac hype, so I'm going to put Pharos down and second Jubac and defend those guys and just see how far I can take this, just because it's a great situation and fun. Scimitar jet bikes and Equites again. So I drew his legendary card twice, the same card from his deck. That's a bit silly. I don't feel like that should happen with Jubac. I think that's a bit OP. But, you know, I ain't gonna argue if it worked out well for me. So Remier's a bit scary, but most it's gonna get is one attack on me and then I'm gonna kill it because I'm gonna have frontline. So yeah. Can't have him having a Jubac as well, that's just not right. So yeah. Might as well slap him a bit with Jubac and heal my Jubac. I can't remember what I do here. Yeah, why not? It's a threatening unit. So next turn, he is doomed pretty much. And I draw my second and third Scimitar jet bikes. So yeah, you can draw the same card repeatedly, and out of a deck of 30, I feel like that's a bit silly, but you know, whatever. Maybe a fix for Jubac would be just making it so he can't draw more copies than the enemy has. I think that would work, and maybe make him cost 4. Just balance him a little bit. At this point, I don't need any of those cards in my hand because I can kill him, but I believe I give him a bit of banter at this point and say, you know, I'm going to take every last one of you with me, and I do. So, yeah, the power of Jubac, it's a bit much. Yeah, maybe give him forecast and not let him copy the same card multiple times. That would be good, yeah. But I'm glad I got him. So I'm gonna milk him for all he's worth until he gets nerfed. Thanks.